Hi, my name's Harry White, and I'm the CEO of Ray of Hope here in Kitchener-Waterloo, and I wanted to talk to you a bit about Coldest Night of the Year. This year it's happening on February 25th, which is a Saturday, and on that evening at about 5:15, there'll be hundreds of people that'll stream out of the high school behind me here, Cameron Heights Collegiate, cross across Charles Street at the lights, and then head up King Street, walking from Kitchener all the way up, if they're doing 10 kilometers, to Waterloo at the Science Building at the University of Waterloo, and then walk back down King Street. Now, why do I want to talk to you about Coldest Night of the Year? Well, let's face it, it's about money in some respects. It's a fundraiser. The money that the community raises goes to help us provide services at the Ray of Hope Community Center. We provide meals for people, clothing, we have a food hamper program, showers, laundry facilities, all kinds of other programs that engage people where they have needs. And so, yes, it's about money, it's about a building, it's about having to pay heat and hydro and staff and a lot of those things that the money goes towards. But really, when we talk, we don't often talk about the money and what we need and how it gets used. What we talk about are the people that we support. They're people a lot like you and me, only they have faced some other challenges that have led them into a situation where their life is lived marginally at an economic level, where they're faced with poverty issues every day. For some, it's they're on Ontario Works. For others, it's an Ontario disability pension. For others, they're homeless. There's all kinds of things, and in my 9 years at Ray of Hope, I think the one thing that I've learned is that everybody has an individual story. They have some reason why they're in a situation in our community where they need our help, where they need your help. And so, we'll have all these people out walking on the 25th. They'll head uptown, walk through the downtown area, come back here, and why do we do it? Why do we do it in the middle of winter? Why do we do it at this time of year? And really, there's lots of ways to raise money, but why the walk? And I think one of the important things is it's not so much about the money. It's really not so much about the people that we're raising the money for and who we're trying to help. Part of it is the experience we want walkers to have. We live in a community normally where we talk about diversity, and our experience of diversity is really very narrow. We have a group of people that are our neighbors. We go to work together, maybe we go to school together, and they're mostly people like us, especially when it comes to socioeconomic issues. They drive the same kind of cars that we do have. They go to our churches. They participate in our social clubs. And we really don't experience diversity very well unless we're intentional about it. And for us, we think the walk is one of the real things that gives us the opportunity to be intentional. And so, we set it up at a time when people are leaving, when they'd normally be sitting down for dinner at 5 o'clock, 5:30 with their family. The sun's starting to set, the temperature's starting to drop, could be rainy, could be cold. And then you go out and you start walking 5-10 kilometers. You start to feel a little hungry, you feel a little cold, and you're uncomfortable, maybe you get wet. But then, as you're coming along and you come back down King Street, you walk in and you come back to a place, and for us, it's the Ray of Hope Community Center. And you'll see this nice sign that welcomes you when you return. And you'll walk up to these nice doors and be able to kind of enter in through doors out of the cold, out of the wet, and be able to kind of come in and be greeted by people with a smiling face, walk through some doors, and come in and be able to enter into our community center. Take off your coat, maybe take off your toque if you want, and you end up landing back here. You end in this space. This is the Ray of Hope Community Center. And I don't know if you'll see it very well, because all the chairs are up, and we've been cleaning and getting ready for our next meal that we're going to provide. But here you'll be able to sit down, have a nice warm bowl of soup, dry out a bit, but engage with people that have just had a similar experience as you have. And that's what happens here every day. We have people from our community that come and then they share life here. And so for you as a walker, this is just a little bit of an opportunity for you to engage and get a little sense of what's life is like for people in our community that maybe don't have quite the same privileges that you and I do. And so I invite you to kind of consider coming out and walking with us on February 25th. We're excited about the event. You know, this is 7 years now that we've been doing this. And we've been blessed by people in our community that have given, but I think have also received so much by participating in the event. So look forward to seeing you on February 25th. God bless, and thanks for watching my video. Bye-bye.